If you've ever watched iShowSpeed's stream, you've probably wondered who are these two guys? They're his personal bodyguards and their story is insane. It all started during the FA Cup 2023 finals when Speed was in the crowd and decided to troll a Manchester City fan.
You don't care about Man City? Imagine being a Man City fan.
But then, all of a sudden, the fan finally lost his patience and did something no one expected.
Bro, what the fuck?
Speed's security guard quickly jumped in, but the damage was already done. The bodyguard was quick, but that day, he wasn't quick enough. Speed realized that something had to change, and just a few days later, Speed was in Turkey live streaming from the streets of Istanbul. This time though, he came more prepared. Chat noticed a tall, quiet figure always standing behind Speed like his shadow. He didn't speak much, but his eyes were always scanning the background, taking in every detail, ready for anything. And just like that, without even saying a word, the world was introduced to Henry. Some say he doesn't blink. Others say that Henry can sense a sprinting fan before they even start moving. It didn't take long for Henry to prove himself. He was there for Speed, like during this early stream when fans got too close to Speed's car and Henry had to take things in his own hands. To some it looked like Henry might have shoved a woman while trying to protect Speed. And the internet wasn't happy. Soon after that, the streams got way bigger. Fan interactions weren't just awkward, they were getting aggressive. And Speed realized that although Henry had his back, he couldn't be everywhere at once. He needed another set of eyes. And that's when Rudiger made his debut. With a towering frame and an intense watchful presence, Rudiger gave off the impression of someone you'd never want to cross. As he became a regular face on the streams, something else changed too. Henry, who was once the stone-cold, no-nonsense protector, began to loosen up. Their dynamic went from just security to more of a duo. They weren't only there to handle the crowds, they were also there to protect Speed from himself. In one of the China streams, when Speed joked about jumping off a boat, Rudiger wasn't impressed by the threat. But when Speed actually doubled down and tried to jump, Rudiger was more than prepared.
I always wanted to jump off of a boat.
But not every stream is all laughs and good vibes. Sometimes the crowd gets a little too crazy, and that's when Henry and Rudy have to really lock in. Like during that stream in Czech Republic, things got chaotic fast, and Henry jumped in to shield Speed from the crowd. But in the chaos, he accidentally pushed Speed himself, sending his head straight into the camera. Sometimes things are just impossible to control, but sometimes they have to go a little overboard to keep things in check. Like this one time a kid was banging on Speed's car window way too hyped for his own good.
Don't bang!
Henry and Rudiger aren't just hard muscle, they are loyal, always dependable, and fully committed. In a world that moves fast, they're the ones who will always stand by Speed.